First of all, it's a very privilege and proud to be stand before you for a very energetic topic, that is Smart Energy Summit 2024. I'll try my speak out in for 15 minutes in the three forms. What is, why it is required, then what is the things moving on, and third part, because most of the dignitaries have already told about the generations and smart meters and the distribution sector. I'll try to put it on the another side, that is the transmission sectors, where the smart energy, how we can, what we are doing and what are to be done. So first of all, let me see that yes, India is in a dynamic energy landscape, which is having, you can see it's a third largest consumer of energy in the world. So we see that it's a crucial juncture that we all have to see that we have to move towards smart, or we can say the intelligent grid. We have to see the intelligent energy sectors. It's not only grid, it is also in the oil sector, it can be in the other sectors like hydrogen and all. We have to see that, we have to move in such a way that India moves in a smart grid side. So theme is smart energy encapsulates at essence what a future demands. The shift towards the intelligent energy systems that is adaptive, efficient and sustainable. We have to see that we have to go from the cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, digital, as we have already talked about. We have to see that we have to bring out the strategic initiatives. We have to provide the platform so that automation, data, analytics and sustainable grid is available to us. It is on all the three sectors, maybe generations, maybe transmission and the distribution sectors. How we can do it, it is always, as already told, that we have to go in innovations, we have to go in a collaborative sides, we have to collectively move forwards. We have to see in all the sectors we work together. We have to see that these are moving, continuously moving direction, there should not be any stoppage in that. So we are focusing on the smart energy. India is whole, you can see that whether it's a ESG, whether it is going for the environmental part, we have to see that 2047, we have to be net zero total 2070. So whole of the sectors, you can see the oil sector is also moving, energy sectors is also moving, so that we can have a smart system, so that we see that the ESG part can be achieved. These are all together we are moving in one directions. There are sectors which we all have to work together. One is, you have seen that renewable energy generations, we are already doing it. It's a very fast manner which we are doing it. Of course, I'll say from the transmission sectors, it is generations normally comes in the 12 months or for 16 months, but the transmission parts normally take its 24 months. So India has come up with the green energy corridors. We have planned well before, so that the generation, before the generation comes, there should be a transmission networks. So in the transmission networks, continuously work is going on, so that India's future planning for having a 500 gigawatt by 2030 will be achieved in the proper manner, and before it will achieve, and it is sure that the way it is moving it, we are going to achieve it up. So we have gone for the National Solar Mission for that. We are going in that directions also. Then further, we are going in the wind energy. That is also one of the energy part. That is also going in a very proper. You have seen the previous slides and all, how we are moving that by 2030. It is going not only cross 50, it is going to be 55% around. But there are sectors which we are further moving, is it's a offshore. We are moving towards the renewable, so that the renewable energy part can be achieved, and it will be continuous. Not only it will not be stopped at 500 gigawatt, it will further move in that direction. Then we are going in the green hydrogen. It is also in a very solid manner it is coming out. A lot of PLIs have come, announced by the government of India. That is also one of the part where we have to see that how the smart energy system can come up. Waste to energy product, it is also one of the great India's future directions. We are going in the waste to energy directions. Smart grids, a lot of Batra Sahab as well as Bali Sahab has already told about that. Yes, we are moving in that direction, and you will see that in near next 3 years, that almost as per the planning, it may be around 80% meters will be of smart meters. Then energy efficiency programs, which Ashok Sahab has already told, we have seen that We have to go in that. We have to go in the electrical mobility. We see that all the, our plan, India's plan is that by 2030, the 30% the moving vehicles should be either on hybrid or on EV. That is the planning which we are going. Then we are going for centralized, decentralized energy generation. These are the part which we are going in the smart direction. We were, initially we used to have a generation at one level, then we have to bring a transmission and all. Now it's a decentralized. Now you have a rooftop, or you will have a local small solar generations, or small wind generations which are coming up. That is also one of the part. Then there is a mass change in the policy and regulations, which Batra Sahib has small touch up, but there are a lot of regulatory have been changed, a lot of PLIs have come, a lot of incentives are being given so that these smart energy meters can, this tragedy which India is having, it's come in a proper manner. Then we have a digital transformation of the full energy management system which we are coming up. Then we are going for a collaboration, not only for India, it is worldwide. Worldwide, because a lot of renewable is coming in the Middle East also, in the Southeast also, in the Europe also. So we are going for next part that we have. First, India has come in the transmission sector, that we have got one nation, one grid, one frequency. We all work in a one frequency. This whole India is one, which used to be a 5 different regions, but now it is one. So now we are going further move. We are going for one world, one nation, one grid. So now we are going to have this whole world into one. You never see that the sun is getting, it's set maybe in India, but it is rising in Middle East. So we are going to make whole world into one, so that whenever the renewable energies in the night time, if it is generation, more generation is in other country, it can come to India. And if it is India is in the daytime, it can export to other countries. We are going to have a cross border, maybe with the Middle East, maybe with the Sri Lanka is also one of the, that part we are going up. So these are the point. Now we are going for another part, that we are going for International Solar Alliance, we are doing it. Internationally we are going on. So these are the part where we people are moving and toward the smart grid. Now I'll come to the later part, that how we are working on the smart grid in the transmission sector. Yes, sir, we are further moving in that. You must have seen the smart substations. Now we are going for a smart lines also. Let me tell you what the smart substations are there. It is not, now we are all, going for a process-based control systems. That is so that a lot of things can be reduced and all, and the monitoring and analysis can be done. Initially, we have started with the whole of the, you can see, I can tell about the power grid, that whole around 280 substations are remotely controlled. Initially, when we started this asset management centers, we were having a doubt that how we will move it, because India is a very clumsy and very complex network. But I can say very well, when there is a will, there is a way. And same day, we have now all the substations are being operated remotely from NTMC. This is the one part which we have done it. Now we are going for the smart transmission lines also. And we are further moving in the digital transformations, which is, I feel, every organization must be going on. So in the transmission sector, as we are really, major part of India is being controlled by power grid. So we have the more responsibility for come out of that. So we are going in the digital transformations, and of course, which everybody point out that, yes, cyber security is one of the aspects, because the grid is totally controlled. Yes, we are bringing out the latest technologies. We are continuously seeing that our grids are OT and IT are separate. We should see that operating will not have any system with the IT. So these two are different. We are moving in that directions. Of course, the latest technologies, like which we have, Mr. Bhattacharya has shown 1 or 2 points, which is that Mr. Fact and all. This is why we are using that, how the smart, we have to see that now the demand, which is almost 256, last peak it has touched this, and which we are expecting by the National Electricity Plan. If you see it, it is going to cross 300 within 2 to 3 years. If it is going in such a pace that by 2030, that if it is, we have going to have a 300 gigawatt as our demand. So we have to see that not only smartly we have to move, we have to see that these demands and these requirements are also to be met, and in a, of course, intelligent and a smart manner. Of course, next part is the energy storage, which we are also moving it. We have seen that a lot of energy storage plants are coming up from India, and we have to see that these areas, for a smart energy program, we have to see that these part also to be seeded. Next part comes out to be sustainability. This is also one of the factors. Of course, initially we have gone for reducing the substation size by SF6 using SF6. Now, since SF6 is also not good for the environments, we are further moving that. One of the substations we are moving so that these SF6 gas is abolished, and we are going to use alternative gas which is not affecting the ozone layer. So friends, we can see that we have to see in that direction that how we are seeing that. I already told you that how the transmission lines are being smartness, which we are going for the dynamic loading. It is like a system that we see that whenever the line is not fully loaded, we can plan it time-wise that how we can load it up. This is all the facial measure units. We have already told that it is also one of the aspects which we are moving in that. So we all have to see that. And initially it was talked about I2P also. Yes, PowerGrid has come out with in a large manner I2P, and also we are seeing that vegetation management is also being done because these all part of the smart grid which we are thinking direction, and I'm sure that these are the things which is one of the factors. Now I'll take a half a minute or 1 minute on the cyber security. Yes, we are lot of compliances, lot of policies have come out with from CEA, and it is continuously coming up. Recently, we have made a CSRT at Delhi, which is having SOCs, which is seeing whatever the data is coming from. We keep on monitoring 24 hours what is the data which is coming up to the energy sectors or any sectors. It is SOCs are being made, and we have to see that this is one of the part which is all we have to see that. Not only these intelligent grids are coming, they are very stable. They has to be sustainable. So I just want to conclude in that yes, India is making a significant progress. We all have to see that. We all have to become proactive. We have to, of course, these one-day programs will be very, very helpful for seeing that, because all the users are sitting there and experts will be here. They will be interacting, and a lot of outcomes will come out, and knowledge sharing will be done. And I for myself, I want to say very thankful. I am very thankful to call me here, and also I will be best wishes for a very good and fruitful full day seminar on this. Thank you very much.